Hello, welcome to my channel. Yes, today we'll be looking at a problem on sets under Venn diagram. Now, the question here gives us three sets of students. Those that offered mathematics, those that offered physics, and those that offered chemistry. And then we are asked to use this Venn diagram to answer so many questions. So many of them. You can see all the questions. They are not difficult, so we'll be looking at them one after the other. All these are the questions we'll be looking at from question A down to question N. We'll be looking at them one after the other. They are not really difficult. I would advise you to watch this video to the very end so that you understand how Venn diagram is used for problems like this. Now let's go back to the diagram itself. Now this is the diagram here, and then the first question says we should find the number of, from the Venn diagram above, find the number of students that offered all three subjects. All three subjects. For us to get the number of students that offered all three subjects, what we are going to simply do here is to find the value of x. If you look at this Venn diagram, the x here is the point of intersection of the three subjects, that is of these three circles now. So where the three circles intersect, where they meet, is where this x is, and that is where the number of students is that offered all the three subjects. So we are going to find the value of x to answer that first question. Now for us to find the value of x, we'll look at the universal set here, 70. That shows us that the total number of students involved in this survey is equal to 70. So we are going to add all the values now that we can see in these three circles. So let me write them here. The first one is 15. We say 15 plus, I have 5 plus 5 plus 7 plus x plus 12 plus 8 plus 20. So all these values added together now should be equal to the universal set, that is the total number of students involved in this process, and that is 70. So everything should be equal to 70. So from there we can now solve for x. So let me write x first here. I'm going to write x, and then we're going to add all the other constant values. So 15 plus 5 is 20. 20 plus 7 is 27. 27 plus 12 is 39. 39 plus 8 is 47. And 47 plus 20 is 67. So I have plus 67. And that will give us 70, the total number of students. From there, we can now obtain x as equal to 70. When this positive 67 goes to that side, it becomes negative 67. And then from there, we have x is equal to 70 minus 67 is 3. So the number of students that offered all the three subjects is equal to, all three subjects, yes, is equal to 3. So I can simply write x is equal to 3 here in this Venn diagram, so that the other questions can now be easy for us to solve. Now let me write the questions here and bring them here for us to see, so that we can easily solve them. So now the first question says the number of students that offered all three subjects. We have obtained that already as 3. So that is 3. And the second question says we find the number of students that offered mathematics. For us to get the number of students that offered mathematics, we are going to look at this circle of mathematics. This is the circle for maths now. When we look at this circle, we're going to add all the numbers inside this circle. That will give us the number of students that offered mathematics. So 15 plus 5 is 20. 20 plus 3 is 23. 23 plus 7 is 30. So the number of students that offered mathematics is 30 students. And then the next question says the number of students that offered mathematics only. Now, because of this, take note, there's been between number of students that offered mathematics and number of students that offered mathematics only. For those that offered mathematics only, we'll look at the mathematics circle and look at a number that stands alone on the mathematics circle. So that number is 15. So the number that stands without intersecting any other circle in the mathematics circle is 15. So that shows that the number of students that offered mathematics only is 15. And that gives us our answer as 15. Now, the next question says the number of students that offered physics. Now, to get the number of students that offered physics, we'll be looking at the physics circle now, just as we did for math circle. We'll look at the physics circle and we add everything that we can see there. 20 plus 5 is 25. 25 plus 3 is 28. 28 plus 8 is 36. So the number of students that offered physics is 36. And then those that offered physics only, as usual, it will be the number that stand alone in the physics circle, and that is 20. So those that offered physics only is equal to 20. And then the next question is those that offered mathematics and physics. So now, if you look at this circle, this is mathematics circle, and this is physics circle. If you check where they intersect is this. That is where the two circles intersect. Mathematics and physics circle. This is the portion that they intersect. So we're going to add what we can say in this, their intersection portion, and that is 5 plus 3. So the number of students that offered mathematics and physics is 5 plus 3, which is 8. And that will give us the value of 8. And then those that offered mathematics and physics only. Now, if you check, this is a circle for mathematics, this is a circle for physics, and this is where they intersect. But the portion where they intersect only is this 5. Because including this, there's also the circle for chemistry here. So the portion where math and physics intersect only is just this 5. So number of students that offered math and physics only will be equal to 5 as the answer. Then the next question says those that offered mathematics and chemistry. So we'll look at the mathematics circle and we'll look at the chemistry circle. Where they intersect, it is actually this portion. Where mathematics and chemistry intersect, this portion. So the number of students that offered mathematics and chemistry will be 7 plus 3, indicating the portion where they intersect. So 7 plus 3 is 10. So those that offered mathematics and chemistry is 10 students. Then the next one, mathematics and chemistry only. So the circle where math and chemistry are intersecting only is this portion of 7. Without this other part that includes physics. This other part here includes physics. But the portion for math and chemistry only is this portion of 7. And that gives us number of students offering math and chemistry only as 7. The next question says physics and chemistry. So we'll be looking at the circle for physics and the circle for chemistry. And this is where they intersect. This is the portion where they intersect, physics and chemistry. So this portion, we'll look at it, and that gives us the 8 and the 3. So 8 plus 3 is 11. So physics and chemistry is equal to 11 students. And then the next one says physics and chemistry only. So if we're looking at physics and chemistry only, that is this 2 now, the portion where they intersect only is this portion of 8. So that shows that the number of students that offered physics and chemistry only is equal to 8 students. And then the next question says only one subject. So if you check, this is mathematics only, those that offered mathematics only, those that offered physics only, 20, those that offered chemistry only, and that is 12. So for us to get the number of students that offered only one subject, don't forget the number of students that offered physics and chemistry will be 11 that we have here. As I've shown before, physics and chemistry is 11, physics and chemistry only 8. Now, only one subject is the next question. Number of students that offered only one subject. So to get a number of students that offered only one subject, we take those that offered only mathematics, those that offered only physics, and those that offered only chemistry. So 15 plus 20, that will give us 35. 35 plus 12, that will give us 47. So 47 students offered only one subject. 47 students. Then those that offered only two subjects. Only two subjects. Now, if you check, 8 is for chemistry and physics only. 5 is for maths and physics only. While 7 is for maths and chemistry only. So these are the portion of those that offered only two subjects. So I have 5 plus 8, which is 13. 13 plus 7, and that is 20. So those that offered only two subjects, 20 students. And finally, those that offered at least two subjects. At least two subjects means two subjects and all the three subjects. So two subjects and all the three subjects. So those that offered two subjects, we have 8, 5, and 7. And that gave us 20. 7 plus 5 is 12 plus 8, 20. Now, including those that also offered the three subjects, all the three subjects. So that gives us 20 plus 3, which is 23. So those that offered at least two subjects, which involve two subjects and the three subjects, is equal to 23 students as the final answer. I hope you enjoyed this video. This is exactly how to handle set problem, and I believe you'll be able to apply this in other problems that are similar to this. Thank you for watching this video, and see you in the next video. Please don't forget to subscribe for more detailed mathematics videos like this. Thank you.